Welcome to Anakin Plays Railway Empire. Alright, hi, this is Anakin and welcome to Season 5, Episode 5 of Railway Empire by request. We're playing Northern Honshu from the Japan DLC. And in the last episode, we got this big, long line going from Kyoto to all the way over to Tokyo. We've got trains running on it, about 10 trains running. And you can see sometimes they make big bucks. They haven't really run enough to even finish off, but that one was no doubt one of those, first train out, full mail kind of deals. That makes a lot of money. But anyway, we got that finished off. We got our little connection out here to this tourist site at Ono Castle and immediately blew it up. And we're back here and we've started making some changes to the design of this. And I thought about this, and this is perfect timing because we're going to go up here now and we're going to build a 3-city cluster up here in Akita, this region called Akita. We've got to grow these 3 cities big enough to this region. Will have 260,000 people in it. We can look right here and see it's got 46 right now, and there's only 3 cities, so that's all we got to work with. So we're going to build a 3-city cluster here. But what's great about this is the design that we're going to use is really the exact design that we're going to use eventually down here. It's what we're trying to transform into. So this will be a great opportunity to show you how it works and how easy it is to set up, and then we'll go from there. So what we're going to do, and in fact I wanted to illustrate that we can actually have a great start on this without ever even connecting. So what we're going to do is we can put a big warehouse with signaling control right here on Yokote. We can put another one close in on Akita, and we can let this run. Let's see how we are for money. Yeah, let's just get some more money. We'll get some more money, and we'll go do another big warehouse with signaling control, and put it. This one's a little clumsier, but we'll put this one on. How are we going to do this? I think maybe I kind of like to have it pointing out this way because stuff's going to be coming from more to our, as we're looking at it, to the right. So maybe here like that. Okay, so we're going to have 3 warehouses. Now these warehouses are all going to hold, they're going to have their first 6 raw materials. Not counting the straw, that's kind of a specialty item. So the plums we're looking for. So there's the items that we want. And what we're going to do now, well, let me set all 3 of them like that while I'm thinking of it. Oh, and repairs. And then down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and repairs. Okay, so what we're going to do now is pick which warehouse gets what. So what I'm looking at is we've got soybeans down here. That's one of the 6. So we'll run soybeans into Yokote. We've got plums, tea, and octopus here kind of in the middle. So why don't we run the plums back here to even things out and run the tea and the octopus into this one. And then we've got rice and wood right up here. So we're going to buy access to this region, and we're going to have rice and wood go into this one. So why don't we rename these just to make it a little easier on us. We'll go here and rename this one rice and wood. Then we'll go down here and name this one octopus and tea, and name this one plum and soy. Okay, now we can start running these lines. We're going to get the rice from up here. We're going to put repairs on the station, and we're going to run rice into here. And we're not going to we're not going to mind a little bit of slope. It's downhill. It's going to be coming down full and going back empty. But we don't need to be building massive. That's not bad right there. We don't need to be building massive tunnels and bridges, and being ridiculous about it. But at the same time, we've got some money now, so we can afford a little bit of extravagance, and we'll set up some Jan Jansen's back here, and we'll give it a supply tower, maybe in a slightly more level spot. Okay, and we'll run some trains. And down here. Now we're going to do, I think to start, we're going to set them up as a 3. I'll show you what I mean. So this takes 23 days. That's really 20, 40, 60. That's like 2.5 satisfaction. So we're going to run a couple of trains to start. We'll probably add more. And I will do a video explaining what I mean when I say that's a 1, we're going to run a 3, you know. It's just a shorthand I've come up with, a quick way to calculate how many trains you need to run so that I don't have to go look at every single little town and see what its demand is and do the detailed math and all that. It just gives me, I call it the rule of 50, that we can use to kind of figure out how many trains to run. But anyway, we'll set up our return and give this repairs. And we'll set up line for this. Okay, now that is 43, so that's kind of a 1. So we'll run 3 trains to give it 3 coming down there. All right, now we want to get these 2 into this line, and we also want the 2 warehouses to talk to each other. So we want them to have a direct line. I think I might like it more over this way. I think I'll do. And like so. And we'll set up signals on that. And we'll put a, let's see, I think we'll put a supply tower kind of toward the end, toward each end, which will give us good service for the other stuff we have to bring in there. So what we're going to do now is bring in the octopus. And it can come in like so, and we'll just give it its own line kind of running right into the station like that. And we'll set up a line here. It's only a 23-day line. We'll run a couple of trains. We'll also give this repairs. Okay, then we'll go get our T out here. And we'll run a line down like this. Hook it in and run it down like this. And set our signals. It picks up supplies, so we'll run T, run full into this warehouse. And again, that's a short line, so a couple trains should do for now. Now we want these 2 to talk to each other. We'll come out of the middle one to the middle. And double track that. Give it signals. And put towers at the ends. like so. And then here we're going to run the plums in there. Okay. And set up a line like so. And that's another short one. Okay. And then we need to get our soybeans, which are way down here. They're not quite so handy, but they're just fine. So we'll grab soybeans and we'll go. Let's see, how do we want to do this? We'll just go right in the back if we can, if it's not a ridiculous. It's a pretty good slope there. 10 is not awful, but I'm not liking that too much. Let's come in this other way. We'll forget about that. We're not going to worry about that supply tower. It's too harsh a turn for us. Let's go down here, go run right along the riverbed. That should do it. And 39 days. Okay, we'll give it 3 trains. Okay, so now what we have all 6 of the first basic raw materials heading to various warehouses. Now what we'll want to do is have the stuff moved. So, you know, we don't want just plums and soy here and nothing else. We don't want just octopus tea. We don't want just rice and wood. We obviously want them moved around. So what we're going to do first is say, okay, from this one to this one, when you're over here, you can take the rice and the wood, but you won't take anything else, right? So this is a rice and wood contributor. Then when you're over here, you will take the octopus and the tea, but you won't take anything else. Is that right? No, actually, that's not right. You'll also take the plums because this is a middle one, and you'll take the soybeans. So when you're going back up to this one up here, you'll take everything but the 2 that you would have brought from up there. Okay. And let's get one. Let's start with 3 trains first, and then we want to set up a line from here to here, and we want to say from this one, the only thing you're going to take would be the plums and the soy. All right, and then from here you could bring back, and then from here you can bring back anything but the plums and the soy. Okay, so we'll get some trains running there to kind of spread this stuff out amongst the three, and we'll have to take a look at that and see how that really does for us. You know how well that kind of fills things up. Now we are going to want we're going to have city-to-city lines. We're going to put 3 stations in here, and to do that, we can build one right away. But to really do that, we need a connection. So what we're going to do is go down here to Utsunomiya. we're going to put in a small train station, kind of a back-to-back deal like this. Give it repairs, and then we're going to run a line that goes all the way. It's going to go all the way up there. So we got to kind of look at that and scope out what's the best route to take. We can kind of go through this valley over here, or we can come over to this valley. Let's just see what this looks like. If we go this way, the more direct line is over here. If we go here and kind of come through this pass right here, it's not, that part's not that bad. We can flatten this out. In fact, we can flatten it out here and go around this mountain, this little hill, this mountain right here, and then we can take it over and inside of Yamagata so that Yamagata isn't in the way, like this. No need to cross that river. Okay, let's see how that looks. Do we need this? A 4 and a 5 is not that bad. A 3 and a 4 is definitely not that bad. Okay, we'll just dig a little earth right there. Now we've got a big long bridge we don't want here. 5 and a 5. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. And then we got, we can get back down here on the valley a little bit. Let's get back over here to the valley. And then, what's happened here? Oh, I see. Okay, so now let's go around this. Which side? The salt eventually. What do we? Yeah, we just put paint down here. I think, doesn't the salt need the paint, or the paint need the salt? Paint factory. Yeah, yes it does. Okay. So that being said, this one might want to run directly down to Chiba. So let's go on this side. Okay. And then through here, across that. I think we'll just blast one tunnel. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Here we go. And then we've managed to move it over here and pick up another big tunnel that we don't need. And let's grab it here. There, that's pretty good. Now let's give it a target. Let's give it a station. Let's put a large train station with signaling control in Yokote. Like kind of hanging on the edge like this. And then bring our track here and tie it in. Nice, for 650,000. And we can double track that all the way back. Whoa, easy, easy. Like so. Let this run give us a little money. There must be a problem with it. It doesn't want to. Looking for red, looking for red. Ah, it doesn't quite fit right there. Okay, we'll dump that. We'll take out this section right through here and scoot it over a little bit. Run it more. Make sure there's a little space there. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Do that, and then we'll double track it. All the way up here. And there we go. Now we've got our line. We're going to set signals all the way down through there. And supply tower. I don't think we I didn't put a tower on this piece right here. That's right, we missed this tower. Okay. Oh boy, we could have put a tower like right there. Let's make some more money. Let's put a tower right there. Okay. And then we'll put one down here. Maybe another one down here somewhere. Again, make some more money. And that should do it. Okay, so now we can run a passenger mail line there, but that's not our first priority. We want that connection first of all. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, that's right. That's right. These cities don't have industries in them. This sake, first of all, sake we need to... Oh, we own it. How'd that happen? That must have belonged to Roger. You know what? It went up for bid. I'll bet. I remember not bidding on it. I'll bet Roger bought it. And now we own it. Good. Because we needed it. Okay, we're going to put soy sauce here because this is close to... this is where the soy first comes in. And then we're going to go over here and put in the next reasonable thing, which would be the weaving. But we'll need to get a station in here first. So, train station with signaling control. We'll put one in. Shoot. Now we own. We own that business, and it's contrary. It's making life hard on us. It's better to put the station in then on it. Of course, we inherited it. Now we could tear it down and rebuild it if we really care, but I think the way I'm planning this, one station is sufficient. We don't have competition to lock out. One will do for us. So let's connect these up. Let's go like this. We can pick up that tower and then go in here like this. And let's see what happens if we turn this into a bridge. That'll do. Okay. Give it hook it up, give it signals. Now we're going to go down here and get a large train station with signaling control for Nishirominato. We could even do a terminal station here, but I think I'm going to keep our options open in case we run something like that coal, for example, down here, which just might happen. All right, we're going to hook this up with this. We could pick up that, I suppose. Wouldn't hurt. Like so. And then here, I think we want to make this into a bridge. Yeah, there we go. And double track it. Okay, so we have, let's look at our supply towers. I'm going to run this a minute. We're going to put an extra supply tower up here. And so those two lines are good. This line's good, that line's good. The city to city's good. Between these is good, between these is good. This one's good. Soy's good, and the city to city here, okay, good. And notice our cities are already growing. Well, of course they are. They're getting raw materials. And now we're going to start putting goods between them. And what we're going to do, we're going to run some trains. I mean, we'll get some passenger revenue out of this. And because we're not running the raw materials directly in, we won't have too much traffic, and we can just say, okay, let's run between here and here. Let's just run like a couple of trains. And then between here and here, we can run a couple of trains. See, it's already starting to haul product off. And then the longer line, here to here, that takes 55 days. Let's see, 1, 2, we'll run 4. Okay, so now we should be able to move manufactured goods between these cities very nicely. We should be starting to see a reasonably good balance of stuff going in here that can be used by the other places. And what I want to do is anywhere that it's coming in, I want to give it extra. So like here, let's say we get 40 soy and 40 plums, and then everything else will be 20. And then here, in this warehouse, you'll get 40 octopus and 40 tea, and everything else will be 20. And this one over here, you'll take in 40 rice and 40 wood, and everything else will be 20. Okay, so we've got them growing. Now here's the second part of the plan. Very important part of the plan. Now that we've got the raw materials in, and we've got the cities doing their basic city growth, and we've got our first 3, well, actually we need one more thing. We put in textiles in Nishi. So Nishi needs fiber, which is out here. So we're going to buy access to this area out here, and we're going to put in another big warehouse over here connected to Nishi, like kind of like so, I think. And then we're going to go over here to the fibers and put in a station here, and we'll start running fiber out here to this warehouse. Yeah, I think if we take it down off the hill a little bit, we can get away from that big slope. A little bridge, keep it at 2, that's fine. 6, I don't mind. All right. So we'll start running our fibers into this warehouse. Give it a tower, and did we turn on fibers? We did not. So we'll go here and say, okay, you can max out on fibers, give you repairs. Okay, and then we will set up a line from here, running full, going here. That's about a 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll get some trains going to start filling up that warehouse with fibers, and we'll be, what is that? Oh, I didn't build that. Doggone it. And we'll buy that, and we'll knock it down. We don't want a silk mill. We want a weaving factory. I must have picked the wrong one. I thought I could have sworn I built that weaving factory. Well, sorry. I probably thought about building it. More packages, sure. Why not? And hire these people. And an inventor, yes. We'll always take an inventor with Trixie. Okay, you see we're already making sake, and we're already growing this area. And now we want to put in a weaving factory here in Nishi. Yeah, see, we're already starting to move soy sauce and sake around. Very soon we'll be exporting, there we go, I already got some. We'll be exporting fabric. And so now that we've got this kind of started, now we do have it started. We've got all 6 of the basics, or the first 6 basics, and we've got our fabric going in here so that we can do textiles. So they're all growing, they all look good. Now we're going to go down here, and here's the key thing. What we really want to do, here's the plan. What we want to do is have the second industry here be the miniatures, because that's our other goal. We have to produce sake, we have to produce miniatures. The miniatures need paint, so we want to have our second industry go in either in Nishi or in Yokote as paint. And paint needs the salt, as we've seen, and sake, which we can get from Akita, and fibers. So we've got fibers running here, so I think Nishi's going to be our spot. We're going to want to put the paint industry in Nishi, and in fact we've got salt right here, and we could start loading salt into that warehouse, and even potentially sharing it with these others as well. But we'll get to that in a minute. But the thing of it is, for us to put the miniatures in here, let me slow this down. If we go look at the industries, oh look, we can already build it. Does that mean one of our cities has already grown to 115,000? That would be nice. Let's see. Why, yes, look at this. Our beautiful Saitama is at 117,000. Oh, ooh, and there's a museum just dying to happen right there. Whoa. Okay, and there's a goof up. What's going on? Somehow when I've made my switches, I have either gotten too many trains going, or I have totally screwed this up. Let's see. And which it could be, kind of all of the above. We don't want that short block right there. What's going on? I think these guys are holding each other up. Where's he supposed to be going? He's going to Yokohama. Not anymore, he isn't. He is... he's not going anywhere. Where are you going? Warehouse 7. He's okay. Where are you going? Warehouse 4. That should be fine. Let's get these trains here that are going... Like this guy going to Yokohama. Send him away. This guy is going where? Warehouse 4. He's okay. Or should be. And I think we need some more signals. And this guy here, where's he going? Warehouse 4. Well, I think they cleaned it up. Now, what's his problem? He's trying to go to Warehouse 7, which is this one. He's trying to carry, he's a mistake. Go away. He's part of when I got confused between soybeans and fibers. I didn't seem to know the difference. This guy here, in fact, he's going to go away. We're going to change all that in a bit. And this guy here to Saitama, yeah, he's going away too. Sorry, Charlie. Okay, we've already done second part of our big master plan here, which was to put to grow one of the cities down there to 115,000. We're already there. So we're getting 99% growth, 99% growth, 86% here. It's probably slower getting stuff back to it. The soy probably is being slow getting back. Let's see. Yeah, we don't have any. We're not getting it out of here fast enough. There is plenty to ship, so we need more trains here. Okay, we'll beef up our delivery capabilities there. Get more soy going into this warehouse. The soy sauce is probably consuming, particularly initially, it's consuming all of the soybeans. Yeah, see, it's stocked up, and now it should get better. Okay. All right, so we're in beautiful shape now because what we can do now is, well, let's go ahead and do the salt. We don't need. I just saw breakdown bad condition. I must not have all the repairs set here. I do not. Shame on me. There we go. That's better. Now, sake, I think we'll go up one with it. I think we'll go up one with the soy sauce, even though we're having trouble getting enough soy to the rest of the stations. And we'll go up one with this. And there's a tower there. It's just, see, I didn't miss the tower. It's just not an insufficient tower. So we're going to put another one here. And we'll give this line some Jan Jansen. So let those trains come up closer. There we go. Now he's got a bunch to export. We'll put clothing. I think clothing will be the second one here. Second one here is paint. Second one here is miniatures. And we'll put a tailor in Yokote when it grows. How close is it? And that's very, very soon. 36, 36, 36. You notice they're all growing together because they're all growing really, really well. So we want to be here to put the right industries. Oh, and what we could do. All right. So if we're going to put clothing here, we want salt. I mean paint here. We want salt going there too. Salt's right here. So we're going to put salt, I think, in this. We're going to put a warehouse, second warehouse on Akita right here. Big warehouse, signaling control. Put it on Akita. Like this, and it's going to hold, slow down, it's going to have repairs, and it's going to hold salt for sure. Okay, and we will go here. And we will cross over to this. Make that into a bridge. And we'll run salt into this new warehouse. Okay. And let's see, how long does that take? It takes 19 days. 3 of them will certainly get it done. Now what we're going to want to be able to do is take salt from here. We're going to want to connect this line with this line. And we're not going to go out of our way to, you know, share track or anything like that. They can kiss each other if they want to. And like that, like so. And double track it back. And give it a supply tower somewhere in the middle. And then what we're going to want to do, this one I think we'll do a run full. We're going to take salt, run full, and go here. And when you come out of this, I want you to come out of track 4. No, when you come out, I want you to, what did we just finish? Oh, we got our 100 sake. That wasn't too hard. All right, set up a line. Warehouse 12 to warehouse 11. Okay. And then when you come out of 12, we want you to come out of track 4, which would be right there. And I'm going to add the locomotive. I'm also going to tell it when you come back, you come back empty. And we're going to put salt in this one. And it's got an industry, so we'll bump it up to 40. Okay, so we're going to load salt into this one, and then we're going to carry salt from there to this one. And this train is running empty right now, and I think it's just because I had messed it up. Oh, maybe I really messed it up. Run full, and don't bring anything back. Okay, so now it should work, and we'll give it a buddy. Now see it's working. Okay. And once we get a decent amount of salt in there, we'll connect it up and put a warehouse here so this one can get salt. Now we want to give this guy a tailor. And we'll make that tailor a level 2. Okay. We want to give this guy the miniatures. Okay. Be miniatures. And we want to give this guy the paint factory. Right here. There we go. You can be the paint factory. So let's see how it's doing. It needs more salt and grain, which shouldn't surprise anybody. We're just now starting to get that loaded up. And I wish I'd bought this right off the bat. I'm going to buy this, bump it up a couple. It needs to start producing for us. Uh-oh. Have I missed signals? I have not. Why would it be waiting for track clearance? I have no earthly idea why it would be waiting for track clearance. There, it isn't now. Okay, so we've got our salt going. And then I think another thing I wish I'd bought is back here. This guy's way too slow. Let's go, buddy. Move. We're going to bump him up a couple of times and get some fabric going down here. We've got to get that, the paint has to get going. And it needs a ton of fabric. I mean, even now, it already needs 5.2 in that city. All right, so what else we got going? Okay. we need coal over here. So what we'll do here is in this warehouse right here, we're going to add coal. And okay, and the coal needs to come from down here. We could run it directly into the city, and I don't know why I did that. Why did I? That's weird that I made that connection like that. Maybe it was force of habit. I don't know. So we want the coal to be able to get out, out, and over here. It might be the easiest way to do it would be to just plug it into this warehouse and run it through. If we plug it into this warehouse, could it get over there? It could. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to plug it into that. I definitely want it to go to this warehouse. So we're going to build a little line like this. It comes in like so. And that actually should work right there, just like that. And then we're going to plug the coal into this warehouse right here if we can. Well, we can. It's a question of... Okay, here we go. And I'm going to buy this before it's... Okay, I'm going to buy this before it becomes an issue. Okay. And we'll put this on... No. We'll put it on that. Just like we did. Okay. It didn't give us... Yeah, it did. There's the little cone was hiding. Okay, and we're going to run over here. Set our signals, and we're going to set up a line that goes from here, running full, and goes to that warehouse. So see, it's going to come through this warehouse, run down this track, and then go over. Beautiful. And 109. So it takes 2 to make equivalent of 1. It's producing 0.8 a week, and how much do we need? And we need 0.8, but I want to bump this up a couple of times. So we're going to need 3.2 coal. So we can bump this up to 1.6 and bump it up again to 3.2. And then our capacity needs to be more like a 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There. We need a bunch of trains to get that done. To get coal over here at a time in a timely fashion. Okay, so we're getting paint. And we need the kaolin. Okay. The other thing we're going to buy, we're going to go out here. The kaolin's way out here. We're going to buy access to that. And we're going to run a line like this, kind of fall off this hill, off this mountain, come on down here, come inside, let's see. And we want to go into this warehouse 12 here. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And don't mind that, that's falling off the mountain. Okay. Double track this down here to this. Give it a tower there and a tower there, and geez, give it another tower up here. Okay, then we're going to turn on kaolin in this warehouse. And then we're going to set up a line between here and here. 81 days. So it'll take 2 to make 2 is a 1, and we want kaolin at the rate of 3.2. 3.2, upgrade, save some money and upgrade again. Upgrade again. Now we've got kaolin at a rate of 3.2. Now we want to be able to deliver at that rate. So 81, let's see, 50, 1, 2, at least 6 trains. Okay. An accountant. Cheaper auctions, which we already get, but we'll take even more bonus. Okay. Alright, so once we see coal and kaolin coming in here, this miniature factory is going to start producing. And the coal, I would hope, would be coming. Unless I've forgotten signals. No, I've got signals. Oh, the ones that are saying awaiting track clearance, that just means they haven't filled up yet. We're making it fast enough, 3.2. We've got the right level of thing here. Do we have any coal going down there? Yeah, oh yeah. Where was it going? Look at this, it's going over there. Okay, something's messed up with this. I'm a little confused by that. Okay, hang on. Let's look at our signal. I think I've got. No, this is. It should be able to come in like this, and then go out that same one. Why in the world it's going over here, I don't know. Let's see. You can come like this, you can go in, you can drop off, you can come out, you can go like that. I don't understand why you think there's a problem. Okay, you slow down. Let's look at your line. Why in the world is it going to there? And why is it going to this at all? You know what? This exit isn't working. It is not working correctly. That's. Oh, I see why. Because I've got it exiting off of this track. So it has to come down here, turn around, go back up here, turn around again to get on that track in order to do its thing. So what I need to do is be able to get from this track. If you could get from, if you could cross over, let's just do a fancy crossover. Let's see what happens when we when we build this. We're using the same technique that the auto signal stations use. the 2 X's, then the X across the 2 middle tracks, and then 2 more X's above it or below it, however you want to look at it. Now let's see what it's lined with. There, see now it's lined just straight in there and straight out. Okay. So we've got some coal that's being held up by a T shipment. And have we gotten any? We have gotten some coal. Look at this. This has already grown to 60. Oh, amazing. Okay, let's put a museum in here. Let's put a museum in here. Lost my other city. And we'll put a museum in here. Okay. They're growing like crazy. And our miniature factory, now we've got 8 to export. Now what we're going to do here, what will happen is, if we don't have a place to put these, it's going to make them until it can't store anymore, and it's going to shut down. And these cities aren't big enough yet to consume, so we have to create demand for them. So what we're going to do is run them out of Akita into a warehouse. I'd actually like to run the warehouse. Let's see, I'd like to get it down here on this system. And we're going to put a warehouse down here, another warehouse. Remember, this is going to be our raw material. So we're going to put a second big warehouse with signaling control down here on Saitama. And in that warehouse, we'll go all the miniatures you would care to give us. And we're going to run up here, and we're going to plug into this line that we've got coming out of Utsunomiya. Like so. Now come on. That. Make this into a bridge. Okay. And let's see, left side up to the left side, good. Then we're going to double track back down here, like this. Set our signals, give it a supply tower down here, another one up here. Let's do another one right there. And then what we're going to do is run a train from Akita running full. Where's it going to go? How is it going to get there? Oh, it can just run right through Yokote. Okay, perfect. All right, we're going to set up a line, and we're going to run full. And take those things, and you're going to go to that warehouse. And I'm not going to build you yet because we need a shunt line for it. If we're going to run them full, then we need to have a way for them to get out of the way when they are shall we say, not needed. So I think what we're going to do to make all this work, we're going to go under this. We're going to run a line. We're actually going to bypass Yokote altogether. Just go like this and go in. And that divorces us completely from this line. Then we will go back like this and tie in like so. And set signals for this. And we'll give it some little weighting, because that's actually a Q, that's now a Q line. Okay, and then we can do set. It doesn't. I'm going to explicitly turn those off. Not that it shouldn't matter, because that warehouse only holds miniatures. But if we put something else in there, we're not trying to run it down there. We just want the little dolls. That's all we want. Okay. And we told it to run free. Yes. Okay. Now, when we come out, and Allison, pay attention to this. See how if I hover over this color, this is the platforms of the station, and just past it, this out here is the special auto signal stuff. So what we want to do to specify a lane is we say, okay, click this, and then we go right out here just past the station and click right on that little bit right there, and that locks us in to track 4. And that gives us the waypoint that says you're always coming out of 4. And then from here, you're always coming back here. And the reason we specify a track for it to wait on is so all these trains here that would also be waiting for full will just wait and will only go in when that track is free. And so that's how you do that. We've got it running full. It's got a load. I'm going to queue up another one right behind it. It's got a load. We'll queue up another one right behind it. It's got a load. Oh my word. We'll queue up another one right behind it. And it's loading, so there we go. Now we're caught up. Now we've got all of our exports going. This thing's running nicely, and we should be already up to a pretty good number. We're already up to 29, and we're already up to 209,000 up here. So our little 3-city cluster is working beautifully. 85%, 83%, 70%. Or no, 82%. Okay. Let's see, we got them all. Those are at level 2. The sake could possibly go up 1. Yeah. We're going to bump the sake up 1. The paint factory is in great shape with everything. Oh, it's only producing 1.2 though. Let's look here. How much do we want? We want 1.6. And these cities can use the paint, so we're definitely going to bump up the paint. So it now wants 2.4. How much fiber does this city want? The city wants 6.4. What are we producing out here? We're producing 8, so we're good. And we're not shipping it fast enough, though. We actually need more trains. And what's going on here? What is this line? I did, doggone, I actually, this is a true miss. I truly missed this supply tower. Shame on me. And the only thing we're not doing, we don't have salt going back here. Salt is something that this Yokote could use. And it looks like we could even pump this up one more. Why not? Okay. So now we need 5.5 coal. So let's go look at our coal. And pump it up to 5.5. And we're shipping it as fast as they can make it. So that's perfect. And then if we pump this up, now we need 5.5 kaolin, which is out here. And we will pump it up to 5.5. And we're shipping it as fast as we can make it, so that's good. And the paint 2.7. We're making 2.4, so we need to pump that up one more. And that means we need probably even more fiber, which would be 8.8. And out here, we're making 8. Let's pump it up one more. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is ridiculously fast. Okay, we're almost there to the 260. Our third businesses, we could put sawmill. We could put, I don't know, whatever. Rice noodles. Rice noodles would be great. Maybe rice noodles here would be good since we've got rice going directly into this warehouse. Yep, we'll put rice noodles here when it hits 90, if it does. Okay, we're at 62. Are we getting them all exported? Oh, we got a lot to export, so we're not exporting fast enough. So let's get some more trains loading out of there. We do not want it to fill up its buffer. If it fills up its buffer, it'll shut down. So hopefully you can see how efficient this little deal is in terms of doing this 3-city cluster and how quickly you can grow these cities. 78, 80, 78. And the only way we'd make them go faster is if we had other, so they don't have enough. The miniature isn't helping them grow. The paint is just barely, they've just started using the paint. But see, there's all this stuff, lumber, rice noodles, plum wine. Those are the next 3 industries. We'll put plum wine here, we'll put rice noodles here, we'll put lumber here. And that'll, if we, any of them that hit 90, if they do. But actually, I think we may be finished. Yeah, we're going to be finished with our growth before they do. Now, whether or not we're finished with this before they do, I'm not sure. We're making 5.5 pretty efficiently. We're shipping them out pretty efficiently. Lots of miniatures going down here. Are they being consumed? They are. Look at that. They are being consumed at a rate of what? 1.2 a week. And what did we finish? There, we hit our 260 already. We're at 80 on the 81 on the production. So we could take a minute now. Now again, look at this. What's going on here? I'm going to do some big time blow up deletion when I want to remodel this. If we get there, we'll see what the next task is. But if we have to deal with that, we're going to do some big time remodeling. Maybe blowing some stuff up. Reliability, more reliability. That would be great. Okay, don't want that. He's well stocked. Everybody's happy. Here we're about to hit 90,000. I think this was lumber, right? This was going to be lumber. So we'll put a sawmill in here. Bump it up a couple of levels so it'll support all 3 cities. It's got plenty of lumber. This one just hit 90, and I think we said noodles. We'll put noodle factory here. Bump it a couple so it can serve all 3 cities. Beautiful. This weaving, we can bump it up one more. And down here, we've got another business, and we can put in, I forget what we said here. Oh, plum distillery. Beautiful. Bump it up a couple. Bump up this soy. Well, how we doing? No, we got plenty of soy sauce. We could bump up this tailor. We're not getting enough exports of clothing. Okay. We're almost done. Yeah, 95. We could just a few more and we're done. Ooh, look at this. We filled it and it's stalled. Man, you can't ship these things fast enough. And one of the things is some of these trains are getting breakdowns because it's such a long line. I should have put a maintenance line on it. That would have been better. Live and learn. As soon as we get clearance, we'll get, here we go. This guy's going to start loading these up. Then this factory will kind of turn back on. It shut itself off because there wasn't room here. Now it's going again, and we'll quickly finish this off. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, that was excellent. That's the power of a 3-city cluster with the warehouse set up and the whole bit. Very, very nice. I like that a lot. So next episode, well, let's see what we have to do next. Let's dedicate one last task. Tokyo, will you be able to steal some of their shine? Okay, what do they want us to do? Give us a task. Oh, grow Tokyo Bay to 800,000, and we're at 485. Okay. So they're going to call our bluff. They're going to say, okay, let's see you do in Tokyo Bay a bigger version of what you just did up there. So what we're going to do is take that same model and apply it. And if I have to, I will channel my inner kernel failure and just blow this thing up and start over. I believe it or not, I may do that. If there was an easy, if there was an easy way to get rid of all the trains, I would literally just blow it up and build it again. But I think we can do it without getting too crazy, and we'll do that in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Railway Empire video. Thank you.